Hey, welcome back to Milton Daily Homes. Chuck here, and had a nice little picture with a great client of mine, Grant. And so, Annette, if you want to throw that up, we had a fun experience together. And so anyway, thank you, Grant, for trusting us. And if I look a little strange, I don't know if it's just, I don't think it's just me. I've heard this, but allergies are crazy right now. My eyes are, I'm just having a rough time. Buyer class tonight, very excited. Still time to get your registration in. You can go over there or miltonbuyerclass.com, but you probably have to register by like 3-4 o'clock in order for us to confirm and just make sure there's enough seats for you. But you're still welcome to join us. I think there's a couple seats left. So let's get started with the list. There's 8 properties for today. Now, we talked about the Nadlin Heights building yesterday. This is over in the Ambassador building on Costigan, predominantly surrounded by houses. So it's nice that you don't feel like you're in a concrete jungle. There's a lot of green space around these buildings. Maybe not that view, but around these buildings, there's quite a bit. And $319 just seems high for a one-bedroom. I haven't looked in details at the stats, but it's usually more common to see one bedrooms with the first digit being a 2, being in the high 2s for a building like this. Now, they do have the penthouse. They have a second parking spot, which is probably, I would say the value for that is probably around $10,000 plus or minus, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, in this building, there are a lot more the 2 bedrooms than there are the 1 bedrooms, which is different than a lot of communities. I know a lot of the buildings in Toronto, it's small units. There's some buildings that may only have 1 column of 2 bedrooms, and the rest, 7 or 8 different units on the floor are all 1 bedrooms or 1+1. But that's what it is. You get out in the 905 and the suites get a little bit bigger. So 1420 McDermott is an Amesbury. $439 is the price. I think the price is a little bit high based on what I'm seeing here. We've seen the Bolton model, slightly bigger model, sell for even less than this. It looks clean and tidy though, and that can make a big difference. So you've got 1 full bathroom upstairs, and what they did downstairs, which is clever, is they put the bathroom downstairs, and they've made a nice open concept space here. It's only a 2-piece, so it doesn't have a shower. Ideally, I'd like to see the shower downstairs so that you have 2 options to hop into a shower. But McDermott is a very, very quiet street. There's really no reason to go on McDermott if you don't live on it. So if you have kids, that can be a good thing. You've got 2 driveway spaces, which we've talked about in previous episodes. Doesn't change the price a whole lot, but it can be a very convenient feature to have in the house.
Say what?
Outside the house, not in the house. 656 McEastern Path 467. So this is the smaller model. I don't remember the name offhand. It's like 1585 square feet. It's only 2 bedrooms. Here's what they look like from the front. You'd say, okay, 3-story townhouse. But what you actually have in the back is you've got these. So this is one of the lowest price ways to get a double car garage. So these decks above are about the size of a garage, maybe close to 400 square feet, 350, 400 square feet. That's it. Besides the front yard, there's really no maintenance on these homes. So they can be just a simple alternative. it was funny. If you look at past episodes of Daily Homes, I didn't like these when they were first built. I thought, why would someone buy a home with no lawn or everything else? I mean, I understand the village townhouses, the small ones, because they're good condo alternatives, but now you're finding bigger homes. But then you look at it, you say there's still people that want a double garage. They want a little bit more space, but they don't want the maintenance on the outside. And so for someone like that, this could be an excellent choice. 557 Miller Way. So if you think about Miller as a street, it's really the entrance, the only entrance off of Derry to get into the subdivision. So you do get a fair amount of traffic here. These are the tall houses on the west side of the east side of the street. It says fronting on the west, but I'm pretty sure this would be fronting on the east side. So it's on the east curb. Nice finishes. I don't know. I didn't get the floor plans from this builder, so I don't know how big it is. Those look like Restoration Hardware lights. You've got the dark cabinets, the California shutters, And the finishes look pretty nice. So I would say that finished basement in here. There's no fence. You're probably paying maybe $1,000 to $1,500 to share the cost of the fence here. And it doesn't look too bad. I mean, the thing is, double car garage, it's only a 3-bedroom, but it's really about, if it's more than probably 2,100 square feet with that basement, I'd say they're at a pretty good price with these finishes. But don't hop in here if you don't like traffic, because there's going to be a lot of cars passing by. Okay, so the last one for the day is Michener Place 765. So the builder of this home loves to talk about total square footage. So 3,705 square feet. That's the selling feature, but it's like a 2,800 square foot home with a finished basement. They just lump it all together. And the finishes are what I consider to be quite good in this home. I like how they opened this up here. Not every one of these homes has this, but that's your basic floor plan on the main level. So you've got kind of a living, dining, formal rooms, and then you've got your kitchen with family rooms. So there's a lot of flexibility there. You could have like a home office here. You could have a kids' playroom. There's lots of ways to configure this. Although with the pillars, it would be hard to close off. If you want to do an office more enclosed, I suppose you could. You could drywall around these and do your thing. But anyway, granite countertops, stylish, tasteful finishes. The effective light fixtures, don't ignore that. I mean, you could probably pick up a light for $100, $200, and it can change the whole impression of a room. So that can be a big booster when you're selling. Plus there's an office upstairs and 4 bedrooms. I like how the builder did these floor to ceiling mirrors. I think they look really nice. Mattamy used to use those in their model homes, and maybe that room isn't staged so well, but you have a builder finished basement. You've still got an unfenced backyard, so call that $1,500 here. Now, the thing I can't stand about these houses, and you don't really see it unless you're tall and you go to see it in person, these doors, I'm 6'3", and I hit my head on these doors. They're a very height restricted type of sliding door, versus the Mattamy ones are nice, high, almost an 8-foot door in the Mattamy. So it opens the space up more. It would have been nice if this builder put something in that was at least as high as the windows over there. It just kind of looks silly when you're inside. But you got the stone and the brick. The price doesn't look too bad. And this price range has struggled in the last quarter of the year. At the same time, a lot of the competition has started to filter away. And there's still buyers looking. There's definitely showings in this range. It's just trying to get an offer that can be challenging. So there we go. If you have any questions, let us know. And remember, still time for the buyer class. And if you need any help looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, just think of us as the team that's going to tell you the truth. Okay, have a great day.